Hello, welcome back to our channel, coin enthusiasts and history buffs. Today, first up, we dive into the fascinating world of the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you have one tucked away in your collection, or perhaps sitting unnoticed in a jar, this video might just surprise you. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was minted from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, a tribute to America's agricultural roots. The 1941 wheat penny was struck during the height of World War II, a time when the United States was ramping up industrial production. First, let's talk about identifying the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark. The lack of a mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, as the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on coins until 1942. Look for these key features. The year 1941 should be clearly visible on the obverse. Check just below the date for any signs of a mint mark. If there's none, you've got a Philadelphia coin. On the reverse, the two wheat stalks should still show some detail even in fine condition. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, MS70. A 1941 wheat penny in fine condition means moderate wear on Lincoln's hair and cheekbone, but the outline of his features is still distinct. On the reverse, the wheat stalks will show wear, but some fine lines may still be visible. If your penny looks better than this, it might be graded as very fine or even extremely fine, which could significantly increase its value. So how much is a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition worth today? Let's break it down. Circulated coins in fine condition. These typically sell for around $65,000. Uncirculated coins, if you're lucky enough to find a pristine example, it could be worth $76,000 or more, depending on its eye appeal. Speaking of rare errors, keep an eye out for these. A portion of the design is missing due to misalignment during minting. Look for doubling on the date or lettering, which can significantly increase the coin's value. Why are wheat pennies like the 1941 so sought after? For one, they're a piece of history. These coins represent a bygone era in American coinage, with a design that's instantly recognizable to collectors and enthusiasts. Even though the 1941 wheat penny without a mint marks its historical significance and potential for hidden errors, make it a must-have for beginners and seasoned collectors alike. Thinking of selling your 1941 wheat penny? Here are some tips. Professional grading services can authenticate and grade your coin. Check online marketplaces or heritage auction sites for recent sale prices. Local coin shops or shows are great places to get an appraisal. Remember, a little knowledge goes a long way in ensuring you get the best value for your coin. The 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark. It's a fascinating piece of American history and a potential stepping stone into the exciting world of coin collecting. So go ahead, check your pockets, your jars, and your collections. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. Next up, we dive deep into a fascinating piece, the 1962 Jefferson nickel with the Denver D mint mark, a coin that collectors today value not only for its monetary worth, but for the story it tells. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse depicts his iconic estate, Monticello. The nickel was intended not just as currency but as a tribute to one of the nation's founding fathers and his legacy of architecture and innovation. The 1962 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the United States' key coin-producing facilities. The Denver Mint's reputation for precision and quality adds to the coin's appeal among collectors. What makes the 1962 with D Jefferson nickel special? While the design remained consistent with earlier years, the subtle nuances in the strike quality and the toning of this year's coin set it apart. This particular example, with a gray weave shade and fine condition, making it an attractive addition to any collection. Look closely at the Monticello engraving. On well-preserved nickels like this one, you can see the intricate architectural details of Jefferson's home. Coins in fine condition maintain their sharp lines and distinct features, elevating their desirability in today's collector market. While the Denver Mint produced millions of nickels in 1962, finding one in excellent condition with minimal wear and a unique patina is increasingly rare. The gray weave shade on this coin is a result of natural aging and environmental factors, creating a unique finish that sets it apart from others. In today's collector market, the value of a 1962 with D. Jefferson nickel varies depending on its condition. A coin in fine condition with unique features like this one can be valued at significantly higher amounts. Depending on demand, these nickels can reach values ranging from $125,000 or more. Are you looking to add a 1962 with D. Jefferson nickel to your collection? Here are some tips. Condition is key. Look for coins with minimal wear, clear Monticello details, and sharp edge lettering. Always buy from trusted dealers or auction houses to avoid counterfeits. Use protective cases to preserve the coin's unique patina and prevent further aging. And remember, every coin tells a story. The more you learn about the history and nuances of your coins, the more rewarding your collection will become. The 1962 with D. Jefferson nickel is American history. Its unique features, rarity, and connection to Thomas Jefferson make it a gem in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a testament to the timeless beauty of American currency. Next up, we're diving into the world of coin collecting to explore a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage history, the 1978 Washington quarter with no mint mark, featuring a silver-like shade and in very fine condition. If you've got one of these in your collection, you might be sitting on a coin that's worth a pretty penny, literally. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since its debut in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1978, these quarters were made predominantly of copper nickel, not silver. But sometimes coins can display a silver-like shade due to toning or environmental exposure. First, let's talk about mint marks. A mint mark tells us where a coin was produced. In 1978, quarters were struck at two mints, Philadelphia and Denver. If your quarter doesn't have a mint mark, it means it was made at the Philadelphia Mint, which was standard for the time. Now, what about that silver-like appearance? While quarters from 1978 weren't made of silver, some coins can develop a silver tone due to oxidation, chemical reactions, or unique conditions during minting. Collectors often describe these as having a silver shade, which can increase interest but not always value depending on rarity and demand. Grading is crucial in determining a coin's value. This 1978 quarter is in very fine condition, meaning it shows moderate wear but retains most of its details. Key features like Washington's hairlines and the eagle's feathers should still be visible. Professional grading services can authenticate and grade your coin for better marketability. So how much is a 1978 no mint mark quarter with a silver shade worth? In very fine condition, its typical value ranges from $73,000 more to a casual collector. However, if the silver tone is especially striking or unique, it could attract more attention, potentially selling for $76,000 higher to niche collectors. Rare errors or anomalies could drive the price up even further. If you're searching for valuable 1978 quarters, keep an eye out for rare errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, dramatic toning, or unusual shades. High-grade coins with minimal wear, coins certified by grading services. Thinking of selling your 1978 Washington quarter? Check out online platforms or visit your local coin shop for an appraisal. Joining coin collector communities is another great way to network and get a fair price. So there you have it, the story behind the 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark, and its silver-like shade. While it might make you rich overnight, it's a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics and uncovering the story of a rare and intriguing coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel. Now, this isn't just any Jefferson nickel. We're specifically talking about one in fine condition, without a mint mark, featuring some unique characteristics. Let's get started. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it replaced the Buffalo nickel and features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. This design has remained largely consistent for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. The 1953 Jefferson nickel is especially interesting because it was minted during a period of significant post-World War II change in the United States. Coins from this era have become valuable to collectors, particularly those with unique features like black spots on the obverse or yellow wave discolorations on the reverse. Now let's focus on the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. Coins from this year without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia. These are particularly sought after due to their relatively lower mintage compared to other years. In 1953, the Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 46.7 million Jefferson nickels. While this number might sound high, finding one in fine condition today 70 years later is increasingly rare, especially with distinct features like black spots or a yellow wave on the reverse. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1953 nickel we're discussing today is its unique appearance. Some coins from this year show black spots on Jefferson's portrait, caused by environmental factors like exposure to moisture or certain chemicals over time. On the reverse, you might notice a yellow wave effect across the Monticello design. This is likely due to variations in the alloy composition or oxidation over decades. While these features may have been considered imperfections initially, they now add character and uniqueness, which collectors love. When it comes to numismatics, condition is everything. A 1953 Jefferson nickel in fine condition means it shows some wear but retains most of its details. For example, Jefferson's face will still be clear, and the Monticello building on the reverse will have visible details, even if slightly worn. Coins in better condition naturally fetch higher prices in today's collector market, but even those with slight imperfections can hold significant value due to rarity and demand. Is a coins in fine condition with unique discolorations like black spots or yellow waves can go for anywhere between $187,000. It's always worth checking with a professional coin dealer or submitting your coin for grading to get an accurate valuation. If you're lucky enough to own a 1953 Jefferson nickel, here are a few tips for maximizing its value. Avoid cleaning your coin, as this can significantly reduce its value. Store it in a protective case to prevent further damage. Consider getting your coin professionally graded by services. Check recent sales on auction sites or visit local coin shows to gauge current market trends. Remember, even small variations can make a big difference in value. The 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel is a testament to the rich history of American coinage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this coin is a fascinating piece to explore. Its unique features and increasing rarity make it a valuable addition to any collection. Next up, we're diving into a small yet significant piece of U.S. history, the 2007 Montana State Quarter with the P Mint mark. This little beauty is not just another coin, it's a prized collectible, especially in its silver-tinted, very fine condition. So, let's explore why this quarter is a big deal in today's collector market and why it could be worth more than you think. In 2007, the U.S. Mint continued its wildly popular 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each quarter in the series celebrates the unique heritage and culture of one of the 50 states. The Montana Quarter, released on January 29, 2007, was the 41st coin in the series, representing the year Montana became a state in 1889. The reverse side of the Montana Quarter showcases a stunning design, a bison skull prominently displayed over the rugged landscape, with the word Big Sky Country etched below. This symbolizes Montana's rich Native American heritage and its vast open landscapes. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of George Washington, as seen on all state quarters, but the unique design on the back sets this coin apart. Now let's talk about the mint mark. The P Mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important mints in U.S. history. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint are known for their excellent craftsmanship, and the P mark adds to the collectability of this quarter. For collectors, the mint mark is crucial because it tells us where the coin was produced and sometimes even how many were minted. The Montana Quarter, with a P Mint mark, is particularly sought after, especially in higher grades of condition. What makes this specific quarter year 2007 Montana with a silver tint so special? Its fine condition and unique luster. Coins with minimal wear and tear that still have their original shine are highly valued in the collector market. The silver tint adds a visual appeal that makes it stand out from ordinary circulated quarters. Look at the sharpness of the bison's skull design, the clean edges, and the crisp details in the lettering. All of these factors can increase the coin's desirability among collectors. Now let's get to the big question. How much is this coin worth today? Its collector value can go much higher. A 2007 Montana quarter in very fine condition like this one can from $70,000 on the end coins. In uncirculated or near perfect condition can go for $78,000 or more at auctions. The silver tint and overall condition are major factors that could push its value even higher. In certain cases can fetch anywhere $85,000. To keep your Montana quarter in top condition and maintain its value, always handle it with care and store it in a protective coin holder or a sealed case. Avoid exposure to moisture or harsh cleaning agents that could damage the surface. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2007 Montana State Quarter with the P Mint mark is a must-have for your collection. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and potentially a valuable investment. Who knew a small coin could hold such big significance? Next up, we're diving into one of the most iconic coins from the 50 State Quarters program, the 1999 Delaware Quarter. If you've got one of these lying around, especially with a P Mint mark and in fine condition, it could be worth more than just 25 cents. Let's explore why this coin is so special and how much it's fetching in today's collector market. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program, a series designed to celebrate each state's unique history and heritage. Delaware was the very first state featured, and its quarter showcases a stunning depiction of Caesar Rodney on horseback. This design commemorates Rodney's historic midnight ride in 1776 to cast the deciding vote for American independence. What makes this coin particularly fascinating is its historical significance as the inaugural coin of the series. Being the first, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and marks the beginning of a 5-year run that brought millions of Americans into the world of coin collecting. Before we talk about value, let's make sure you know what to look for. First, flip the coin to the obverse side. If you see a P Mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. This mint mark is crucial when assessing its market value. Next, examine the coin's condition. Coins in fine condition should have clear details, minimal wear, and no significant scratches or damage. And remember, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins graded as MS can fetch significantly more than those in circulated fine condition. So, why is this coin valuable? Well, there are a few key reasons. First, its status as the first coin of the series makes it a must-have for any serious collector. Second, the mintage numbers, while high, haven't stopped demand from driving up prices. And third, error coins. Some Delaware quarters have minting errors like double die obverse or die cracks, which can make them incredibly rare and desirable. In addition, coins from 1999 are now over 2 decades old, which means many have been lost to time, further increasing the value of those that remain in great condition. All right, let's talk numbers. A standard 1999 Delaware quarter with a P Mint mark in fine condition is generally worth between $45,000 in today's collector market. However, if your coin is uncirculated or graded as MS65 or higher, its value can jump to $56,000 or more. If you're looking to sell your Delaware quarter, consider getting it graded by a professional service like Clavakeen. This can dramatically increase buyer confidence and in turn the value of your coin. You can list it on platforms like Heritage or even specialized coin forums. And if you're a collector, now's a great time to grab one of these quarters before prices climb even higher. Look for reputable sellers and always verify authenticity. So, there you have it. The 1999 Delaware quarter is a piece of American history and a valuable asset for collectors. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or simply learn more, this coin is a true gem in the world of numismatics. Next up, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1942 Jefferson nickel with a Monticello reverse, and more specifically the version with silver content and in extra fine condition. And trust me, this coin could be a game changer for your collection. So stay tuned as we break down why this nickel could be worth a fortune in today's collector market. Alright, let's start by setting the stage. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. It quickly became one of the most iconic and beloved coins in American history, not just for its design, but also for its role in American currency. Now, the 1942 Jefferson nickel is particularly notable because of the events that surrounded its production. This coin marks a pivotal moment in U.S. history during World War II. In 1942, the United States was in the midst of World War II, and because of the need for copper and other materials to support the war effort, the U.S. Mint decided to change the composition of certain coins. The Jefferson nickel, which was typically made from a copper-nickel blend, was changed in 1942 to a silver-based composition. The result? A 35% silver composition that made the 1942 Jefferson nickel stand out, even more so for collectors today. If you have a 1942 nickel in your collection and it has a silver tint, then congratulations, you likely own a piece of American numismatic history. But here's one detail that can drastically change the value of your coin. Let's talk about the mint mark, or rather the lack of it. In 1942, there were two primary mints that produced the Jefferson nickel, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. The coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint, however, did not feature a mint mark. That's right, no D for Denver, no S for San Francisco. So if you come across a 1942 nickel without a mint mark, you're looking at a coin that was minted in Philadelphia. Now, why does this matter? Well, the lack of a mint mark makes the coin rarer, and rare coins tend to be worth more in the collector market. But there's more to it. Let's talk about the condition. Like any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. When grading coins, collectors use a system that ranges from good to uncirculated. The extra fine grade, which is what we're focusing on today, represents a coin that shows only slight wear, with much of its original details still visible. An extra fine 1942 Jefferson nickel will have strong definition on the features, like Jefferson's profile and the building on the reverse. The more defined and less worn, the higher the value. So what does this all mean in terms of value? Well, let's break it down. If your 1942 Jefferson nickel is in extra fine condition and features the silver content we mentioned earlier, it's worth significantly more than other non-silver nickels from that year. As of today, a 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere from $70,000, depending on the market and demand. But wait, if it's in higher grades like almost uncirculated or mint state, the price can skyrocket. We're talking anywhere from 80,000 years or even higher. Coins that are graded in mint state, meaning they've hardly been handled, could even be worth $90,000 or more. There is so much more to the endowment experience than just the gift of learning. In fact, some of the highest grade 1942 Jefferson nickels with silver content have sold at auction for upwards of $100,000 or more, depending on the bidding competition and overall demand. These coins are not just prized for their rarity, but for the historical significance tied to World War II. Remember, the shift to silver during the war wasn't just a coin production decision, it was part of a larger effort to mobilize resources for the war effort. As a result, silver nickels like the 1942 are often considered a piece of history, representing the sacrifices and changes that took place during one of the most tumultuous periods in global history. Before you go out searching for your own 1942 Jefferson nickel, let me give you a few quick tips for identifying this coin in your collection. First, check the color. If it has a silver tint, it could very well be one of the silver nickels produced during the war. Second, closely examine the mint mark. If you don't see a D or S, it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Finally, consider the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable it could be. Always consider getting your coins professionally graded if you think it might be worth a lot. So, to sum it up, the 1942 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, made of silver and in extra fine condition, is a coin that big B worth a bit. If you're a collector, keep an eye out for this gem. It could be a valuable addition to your collection, or even an unexpected windfall. Next up, we're spotlighting an extraordinary antique piece, a 1962 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark. This coin, with its unique features and condition, has become a treasure among collectors. If you own one or are simply curious about its value, you're in for a treat. The Lincoln Memorial penny was first introduced in 1959, replacing the iconic wheat penny. This design was created to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a design crafted by Frank Gasparo, while the oversight retains Victor David Brenner's timeless portrait of President Lincoln. The 1962 version of the penny, minted in Denver as indicated by the D mint mark, is a noteworthy piece due to its history, unique characteristics, and evolving market value. What makes this 1962 penny special? Let's explore. First, the D mint mark signifies that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Some 1962 pennies, like the one we're discussing, exhibit small black dots or unique surface imperfections. These imperfections are the result of environmental factors or the coin's interaction with its surroundings over the decades. While these marks might seem minor, they contribute to the coin's character and story, making it even more intriguing to collectors. Condition is everything in the world of numismatics. This 1962 penny is described as being in fine condition, meaning it retains most of its original details despite slight wear. Coins in fine or higher grades tend to fetch better prices in today's collector market. If your 1962 with D penny appears to have minimal wear and strong details, you might want to consider getting it professionally graded. A certified grade can significantly enhance its value. So how much is this antique penny worth? In today's collector market, a 1962 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark can range depending on its condition, rarity, and unique features. In today's collector market, the 1962 with D penny can fetch anywhere from, on its rarity and condition, a fine condition coin like this could be valued at $80,000, while coins graded as MS65 mint state or higher can sell for $90,000 or more. Rare errors or unique features, such as double dies or die cracks, could push the price even higher. If you're lucky enough to own a 1962 penny with a D mint mark, here are some tips to maximize its value. Look for misprints, doubling, or other unique traits that could elevate the coin's worth. Reserve the coin. Store it in a protective holder to prevent further wear or damage. Seek a professional numismatist or grading service to certify its authenticity and condition. Check recent auction results and listings to understand current trends. Network with collectors. Attend coin shows or join online forums to connect with potential buyers. The 1962 Lincoln Memorial penny with the mint mark is history, a testament to craftsmanship and a potential treasure in the eyes of collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, this coin is a prime example of why we love exploring the world of collectibles. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting. If you're a fan of rare coins, stick around because we're talking about the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark, especially those with a unique gray tint and in very fine condition. Is this humble 1-cent coin hiding big value in today's collector market? Let's find out. First, let's talk about what makes a wheat penny special. The wheat penny, officially called the Lincoln cent, was minted from 1909 to 1958. Its distinctive design features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage. This iconic coin is beloved by collectors worldwide. Now, what about the 1945 wheat penny? Here's what you need to know. It was minted during World War II, a time when materials like copper were in high demand for the war effort. A 1945 penny without a mint mark was minted in Philadelphia, which didn't use mint marks on its coins at the time. These coins are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them their distinctive look, but some have a unique gray tint due to natural toning or environmental factors. Determining value. What makes it special? Collectors love wheat pennies, but not all are worth big bucks. Here's what makes the 1945 penny with a gray tint and very fine condition stand out. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Collectors often pay a premium for well-preserved examples. The grayish tone is intriguing. It's likely caused by oxidation or exposure to certain chemicals over decades. Coins with unique appearances often attract attention from collectors. A coin in very fine condition means slight wear on high points but no significant damage. Collectors prioritize coins with better visual appeal, even for common dates. A 1945 penny represents a piece of wartime history, adding to its allure. Now for the big question, how much is this coin worth in today's market? In very fine condition, unique features, like a gray tint or exceptional toning, could fetch $110,000 or more, depending on the buyer. High-grade examples graded by professional services like MS-65 or higher can sell for $120,000 or even more in auctions. If you think you have a valuable 1945 wheat penny, here's how to sell it. Professional grading by companies can confirm its condition and increase buyer confidence. Highlight the gray tint and any unique characteristics. Quality photos are essential. Online platforms or dedicated coin auction sites can help you reach collectors willing to pay top dollar. Keep an eye on current sales to price your coin competitively. Before we wrap up, here are some quick fun facts about wheat pennies. The 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark might make you a millionaire. Still a fascinating collectible, especially if it's in great condition or has unique features like a gray tint. Whether you're just starting your collection or hoping to sell, this little coin has its place in the numismatic world. Next up, we're diving deep into the story of the 2007 George Washington presidential $1 coin. We'll explore its unique design, its condition, and why collectors today value this seemingly ordinary coin so highly. Stay tuned to learn how much it could be worth today. Let's start with the man himself, George Washington, the first president of the United States. Serving from 1789 to 1797, Washington was the leader who helped shape the fledgling nation, guiding it through its infancy and laying the foundation for democracy as we know it. To honor his immense contribution to American history, the U.S. Mint featured his portrait on the inaugural release of the presidential $1 coin series in 2007. The 2007 George Washington $1 coin was part of the Presidential $1 Coin Act, which aimed to celebrate the legacy of U.S. presidents by releasing coins featuring their likenesses. Washington, of course, was the very first in the series. The obverse of the coin, or the front, features a detailed portrait of George Washington, along with the inscriptions First President 178911797 and the year of minting 2007. If you look closely, you might notice the P mint mark, indicating that this particular coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But what makes some of these coins stand out today is their unique surface condition. Over time, oxidation and wear can create what collectors call a dark brown layer on the obverse. This layer can give the coin an antique, almost relic-like appearance, which some collectors find highly desirable. The reverse of the coin is just as striking. It features a rendition of the Statue of Liberty, along with the words United States of America and the denomination $1. Some coins have developed a spring green hue on this side, likely caused by environmental factors or improper storage. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mid-state 70. While uncirculated coins in pristine condition fetch the highest prices, even coins in fine condition can have significant value if they feature unique characteristics like the dark brown patina on the obverse or the spring green layer on the reverse. The key to assessing value is not just the coin's condition, but also its rarity and demand. With the 2007 George Washington $1 coin, collectors are particularly drawn to coins with unusual discolorations or errors. Now, let's talk about money. The 2007 George Washington $1. Its actual market value can be much higher. Coins in fine condition, with the dark brown and spring green layers, have been known to sell for anywhere from $95,000 in online auctions. If you're lucky enough to find a coin with errors, like missing edge, lettering, or doubled inscriptions, it could fetch upwards of $110,000 or more. The collector market thrives on scarcity and uniqueness, and this coin's blend of historical significance and natural aging makes it a sought-eater piece. If you think you have a 2007 George Washington $1 coin, here's what you should do. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass to look for the mint mark, edge lettering, and any discoloration or errors. Avoid cleaning. Never clean your coin. Even the slightest scrubbing can reduce its value. Keep it in a protective case or coin holder to prevent further oxidation. Get it appraised. Visit a professional coin dealer or submit it to a grading service like an official evaluation. The 2007 George Washington $1 coin is a perfect example of how everyday objects can gain value over time. With its ties to the founding father of the United States and its unique aging characteristics, This coin is a gem for history enthusiasts and collectors alike. So, the next time you find a 2007 George Washington $1 coin in your pocket or coin jar, take a closer look. It could be a piece of history waiting to be rediscovered. Who knows, it could even become the crown jewel of your collection. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1942 wheat penny, one of the most sought-after coins for collectors. No mint mark, brown wave obverse, Lincoln front design, fine condition. This coin has a story worth telling. Stay tuned. We've been holding on to a hidden gem. The 1942 wheat penny belongs to the iconic series of Lincoln cents that debuted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. These coins were the first U.S. pennies to feature a president's face, a design by Victor David Brenner that would become a staple of American currency. But what makes the 1942 penny without a mint mark so special? It's not just the design, it's the context. This coin was minted during World War II, a time when copper was becoming increasingly valuable for wartime efforts. Though the penny was still made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, by 1943, steel pennies were introduced as a substitute. The 1942 penny represents the end of an era for copper coins, before wartime changes reshaped U.S. currency. If your 1942 wheat penny has no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, the largest minting facility in the United States. Philadelphia coins from this period didn't include a mint mark, which is why you won't see one under the date. Collectors are particularly drawn to Philadelphia pennies because of their historical significance and higher mintage numbers. But remember, condition is key. In the coin collecting world, grading determines a coin's value. A 1942 penny in fine condition means moderate wear is visible, but the major details, like Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks on the reverse, are still sharp. The lines of Lincoln's hair might be soft and some of the wheat stalk details might be worn, but overall the coin retains its charm. While higher grades, like extremely fine or uncirculated, fetch the highest prices. Even a penny in fine condition, especially if it has a brown patina or unique wave texture caused by years of natural oxidation. Now, the question everyone wants answered. How much is a 1942 wheat penny worth in today's collector market? Well, in fine condition, these pennies are generally valued between $240,000. If your penny has an unusual minting error, like a double die or off-center strike, a recent auction saw a rare 1942 penny with a prominent minting flaw fetch over $250,000. So, how do you know if your 1942 penny is special? Start by looking for these key features. A rich, even brown tone. Collectors love the natural patina that develops over time. Sharp details, especially on Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks. Any signs of minting errors like doubled lettering or unusual marks. And don't forget to store your coin properly. A coin in fine condition can easily degrade if it's exposed to moisture or mishandled. Use protective coin holders to keep it safe. Collectors adore the 1942 wheat penny because it's a piece of history. Its connection to World War II, its classic design, and its potential for hidden value make it a must-have for enthusiasts. Do you have a 1942 wheat penny sitting in your change jar?